Hi there, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to give a tour of my layout and explain what powers it, the curves, and whatnot. So without further ado, let's get started. So, for track power, I have two MTH Z4000. The one on the right powers the outer two tracks, and then this one right here powers the inner two tracks. The outer two tracks are Legacy, and I have my 990 system over there. For the track radiuses, the outer track is 084, next one in is 072, the one on the trestle is 063, and then the innermost is 048. Now for the switches, the inner two tracks are connected by two 072 switches right there, and then the inner track goes into the yard. Now it's not quite finished. I just got back from school in St. George, Utah. I've been there for about 2 years. Something else that I need to do is dust. So for example, all this is covered in a fine layer of dust. So yeah. All right. So all the switches on the inside that you see are 036. I have most of the buildings you see. For example, this one is a Plasticville police station, and then this one right here is a Plasticville fire station. And then I have my trailer park right here. I have these two buildings. This one is the Lionel. It's like a little plastic or passenger station, Lionelville. It'll focus. There it is, and there's two people inside. I got this up in Charles Row, up at Charles Row. Most of the other scenery and whatnot you see here, I got at my two local train stores. One is in Swansea, Massachusetts, Country Train Depot, and then the other one is in Dighton, Massachusetts. No more trains. I have a few Menards buildings. Right here, I have a Menards barn. The weather vane up top stopped working about a year ago, but the light still blinks. And then over here, I just got this one. This is my coffee caboose. It has a working smoke unit, but you don't put smoke fluid in it. You take this off and you put distilled water, and it turns into vapor. Pretty cool. Next, let's go to the other side of the layout. Back here, I have a Plasticville house with some figures on it in a car. Over here, I have a little museum with my Lionel trolley, a lifted school bus, a Jeep, flat nose school bus, and my Lionel tractor trailer, and it turns on. And then you'll see the elevated loop. That is controlled by, give me 1 second, I gotta get over there. That is controlled by the transformer that came with the Keystone State Express that I reviewed in my last video. I also have the Lionel cell tower and a Lionel plane that crashed. And then back there I also have a cemetery. And the sign right here, I'm not sure if you can read it. No, you can't. Here in Rhode Island, we have little historical cemeteries all over the place. So there's a guy in Florida who makes custom signs, and I sent a request to him to make a cemetery sign, and it says Rhode Island Historical Cemetery, Town of Haydenville, number 1. On the bottom it says like vandalism punishable by law or something like that. I have over here, I have 2 sidings, 1, 2, and they both go back and meet in the corner by the barn. Over here I have a popsicle stick bridge I made a couple years ago. Made it out of popsicle sticks that I painted green and some twine, and it fits perfectly, very perfectly. Other than that, I have my road down the middle. Right here I have my little farm area. That's the Plasticville, I forget what the official name is, but it's like a chicken coop, a cow barn, a dog shed, a little water trough right there. I gotta fix this, but over here I have my runway. That one fell off. It's I believe that's a 747-200. I put some screws on there, and I kind of balanced the plane to make it look like it was taken off. And then back here, I have an Air China 747-8 waiting to take off. And then I have the same concept over here. I have a Southwest coming into land, a 737-800. It's not the Max. Don't like the Maxes. It's just a regular 800. Let's see, what else? I have some cows. I found a Dunkin' Donuts tractor trailer. I love their coffee. Their lattes are so good. I have a few billboards. Got one back there. One there that you can't quite see. It's facing the other way. I have one right here. Live the dream, own the best, Lionel. Sorry, my hand's in the way. And then I have this one that came with another set that I'm going to be reviewing in the future. This is the back. And then here's the front. Super Chief. Now, I did have 2 Lionel clocks, those clock towers, but the battery stopped working, and I got to figure out how to change that. So those will be back on my layout soon. Over here, I got a Plasticville freight station. Oh, my water tower fell over. Okay, so that water tower in front of that, or behind that building, is supposed to go right here. But I'm just noticing that that is not in the right spot, so I'm going to fix that. My mom got me this. It looks like a Union Station with a clock tower. Trying to think of what else. I have telephone poles all over, and I connected them. Here, let me see if I can get in close. I connected them with black twine. Yeah, you can see it. Black twine to make it look like the power lines. Then I got a K-Line hardware store that I got at Country Train Depot. And then a little shed over there. Oh, this is funny. I like this one. See if I can get over there. One of my trailers got into an accident over here and knocked over the railroad sign. Still works. I just pulled it out of its little, whatever you call that, stanchion. But yeah, between the airplane crash and that, we have a lot of exciting things going on here. That one didn't crash yet. That one's still successful. The house over here is powered by the elevated loop. So when I turn that on, the light inside goes on. I put some of that. Here, let me go over there. I have a bunch of this snow stuff that I got off of Amazon, and I colored it black with a Sharpie, and I made it look like I should probably color it black more because smoke out of a chimney isn't really white. But yeah, looks like they have a fire going. And then I got this water tower. I gotta hook it up. It's an MTH Harley Davidson water tower. I got that from my stepdad because he likes Harley Davidson. I'm gonna see if I can zoom in, but that sign right there, I'm sorry I can't read it at the moment. It's gonna take me forever to get over there. But that sign right there, next to the stoplight to the right of it, says "Welcome to Haydenville." That's the same sign, or same group of signs that the guy in Florida made for me. Another sign that he made for me. So I have the cemetery signs, I have the Haydenville sign, and then I also have this one that he made for me. It'll focus. Come on. I need to get a new camera. Well, it says, "Welcome to Rhode Island, the Ocean State." That's frustrating. I'm sorry about that. I have right here my little pond with a cruise ship in the middle. I know it's not the most realistic thing ever, but let's just pretend it's on static display. But anyway, I got it when my mom and I went on a cruise back in 2015, 2016, I think, on the Carnival Ecstasy. I had a lot of fun. I looked up to see if that ship is still in service, but it's not. It got scrapped a few years ago. Kind of sad. But yeah, I think that's about it. I don't really think I have anything else. If anybody's got any questions or wants to know more, let me know. I'll be happy to answer the questions. If you like the video, feel free to give it a thumbs up or comment, and if you'd like, you can subscribe. Alright, thank you everybody. My name is Hayden with Hayden's Train Depot, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care.